Hey y'all.
Hi. Happy Wednesday.
Y'all know what it is.
It is We View Wednesday.
But today
Hello.
is a special day.
Oh, you know what? Today is a special day. Not just any day. It's not an anniversary. Do you know what today is? It is Jasmine's birthday. Hey, Jasmine's birthday. It's her birthday, y'all.
Oh my
I was like,
goodness.
it's a special
Who
day.
said
Like,
it's Wednesday?
but it's so funny because I sure was like, hey, dude, tomorrow your birthday. Like in my head, I was thinking that when you was talking about the free burger and stuff. I'm sorry, y'all. We ain't even getting to the intro. Hello, welcome to We View Wednesday. This is Faith Over Everything. We View Wednesday, where we review reality TV on Wednesdays. Okay, so we are going to we view them on Wednesdays. I am one half of your host. My name is Angela Suggs.
I am Jasmine Suggs.
And it's her birthday, y'all.
It's my
Please
birthday.
comment below. Tell my sister happy
Girl,
birthday.
why I sent that to our teams? Did I tell you? I sent it to our teams with an
Mm.
important I was like FYI, and then I was like, this is an important message. And I was like, and then I sent them that YouTube thing. Like, tomorrow's my birthday. They was like, how you doing? I'm good today, but tomorrow's my birthday.
Baby was like, yes, it's my birthday. So y'all better comment below happy birthday. If you got her number, call her, text her. No, just text her because she don't like phone calls. Text her.
Yeah.
Um, if you friends with her on Instagram, inbox her, DM her, Facebook her, whatever. It's her birthday. Okay. Tell her happy birthday. And she is here with y'all on y'all screen on her birthday. How generous. How generous of you to
Oh,
donate and give your time on your birthday. The Lord is going to
you
continue to
know.
bless you. He's been blessing you, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Always blessed forever.
Okay.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry. If this is your first time here, we are reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta. We
Mhm.
do a scene by scene breakdown, and we're just going to jump right into this, y'all, because we keep talking about her birthday, but we can't keep talking about it. We got to get into this episode. But we are on season 15, episode 13. It is called Peach Passion. That sounds good. Like it could be a good
Don't it
drink.
like it's a nice drink? Mm-hmm. Mm.
Birthday drink. Look,
Okay, give
we're
me a
gonna make
peach
you a peach
passion.
passion. All right, all right.
You know I'm about to. Well, I'll tell you later.
Okay, listen. Anywho, back to the what we here for. So we jump right into the episode. I feel like when they left last week, you know, they did the little cuff it dance with them people. And I thought we was gonna at least see a montage of them traveling back home. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
We
They
come
was
back,
already home.
they already back at home, getting ready for Christmas and stuff. And they like, we ain't got time for that. We ain't finna waste y'all time because we've been wasting it enough this season. Y'all don't need to see that. Um, we find out that Shamia has a role in the movie. She gonna be a stripper. Did you hear that part?
I must
They
have fell asleep.
it was right
Or
in the
maybe I
beginning.
went. Oh, it was in the beginning. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Now I did. I do
The
remember seeing her.
montages.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I was just like, oh, okay, she coming to visit or whatever. But
Yeah, I
I
try
didn't
to
know
pay
that she
attention
had
to.
any.
I was trying to listen to what they talking about. You know, if it's
Oh,
something
okay.
important. So I'm like, we Shamia gonna be in the movie. She play a stripper.
Okay.
Monietta got a role in the movie too. They didn't say what her role was.
Hmm.
And Marlo was taking pictures with her nephews, and they was asking about when they was gonna meet her little boyfriend,
Godly. Hmm.
her little man friend. Like, when we gonna meet him? She
Wait,
like,
so Kenya not in the party? I mean, in a movie?
not yet. Anyway, they ain't
Oh,
said
okay.
nothing about her. She ain't getting no role yet.
Whoopsie
Uh,
daisy.
but I mean, you're right. They casting all the other friends. Why they ain't cast her yet?
That says something, Kenya. What that girl say? Yeah, that acting might be over.
Girl, stick to your day job. Well, do she got what's her day? Never mind.
Kenya Moore's hair care. That's
You're
her
right. You're
daytime
right.
job.
I need to go get some. Y'all see, I'm rocking my natural tresses.
Listen,
Tresses.
it's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Anywho, the nephews want to know when they gonna meet that man, and she like, don't worry about it. Y'all ain't meet
Hmm.
nobody. Like, y'all don't need to meet nobody like that. And I like that about you, Marlo. That's right. You
Agreed.
don't need to
Right.
bring, even though they older. they still don't need no man in their life if he ain't about to be around.
Mm-mm.
That part. So then we really get into the episode. We start off at Sonya's house. She is wrapping Christmas gifts with her sister. And she tells her sister that she wants Shari to support her more in all of her endeavors. And Shari was like, girl, because apparently Shari, like her, they probably used to be like this when it came to Sonya's business. Like, you know, her being there for Sonya, doing things for her. And she like, girl, listen, I got a life. I got a husband. I got kids. Like, I have my own life now that I have to prioritize as well. And it's crazy because I feel like, or I guess it's understandable if that person has always been there for you. And then, you know, life happens and change. Because it was like, Sonya was like, dang, you know, she right. Like, she's realizing that, you know, her sister does have other things going on in her life where she's not able to prioritize you. So
I feel like I had a little, I was Sonya and you was her sister. Because I was like,
really?
Yes. I'm like, this is edgy because before she ain't had no husband or no kids. And now I got to wait.
Right. I sure didn't. Listen, y'all, I was always tag along, go everywhere, do anything.
Now she got a husband and kids, plural. So I got to wait. I was like, I guess she do got to deal, you know, be a mama and a wife.
I do. 0 stars. Do not recommend. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, you guys. It's wonderful. Okay, I love my husband. I love my children. But you know, sometimes you just want to get away. But anywho, but no, I could see how, like, you know, Sonya could, like, if somebody's always there for you and then they like, dang, like, and then you have to adjust to that dynamic because that happens in friendships, relationships all the time. Like you said, when people get married or they do whatever, you're like, dang, you know, I'm not as close as I was with them. But if it's real friendship or real whatever, it don't matter how long we talk to each other. Once we talk again, it's like we never left.
It never left.
That part. Next, we're gonna meet up with Candy at Blaze Steakhouse. Okay. Every time I see Blaze Steakhouse, I be wanting to go try it out. Have you ever been
there? Too. I never been. I ain't been to Old Lady Gang. I ain't been to Blaze.
You ain't go to Old Lady? I thought you went to Old Lady Gang. I mean, I haven't been there either because I ain't been to Atlanta in a long time.
Well, I mean, I went to Atlanta last year, but it wasn't for, like, you know, to like visit. Like,
you kind of got in, and you get in and get out. You went for a party, and then you like. But okay, maybe that'd be something we'll go to Candy. No, we're not going to Candy. Go to Atlanta. Go to Old Lady Gang.
We're gonna go to Todd. We're gonna go to Todd because we need him to get us a movie. But we ain't turning out no females. Okay, only thing we turning is we're gonna be turning the scripture, turning the Bible.
Listen, if I'm in a movie, if I ever play a role in a movie, I want to be real ratchet. I think I told y'all this on the podcast. Like, I want to play just somebody real ratchet, where not like I don't want to be like disliked. I don't want my character
like the Byron.
Yeah, but I mean, like, yeah, I don't want y'all to like dislike me. I just want y'all to be like, oh my gosh, she is
like too much. So ratchet. Yeah, girl, she ratchet. So girl, she ratchet.
What? Like.
Popping gum and something.
What you want? Okay, but anywho, y'all. So Candy is at Blaze and she's meeting up with Cynthia. Cynthia is really beautiful. Really beautiful. She's beautiful. But she's in town more often as she's going. I was so sad that her and Mike Hill was getting divorced. Do we know why they got divorced or what?
The way that conversation, it was something like infidelity. It sounded like something about infidelity.
That's what I kind of figured too, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We're not sure, y'all. We don't know. If you know, comment below. But yes, her and Mike Hill are going through divorce. But Candy is celebrating 10 years of Bedroom Candy, and she's throwing a party. And I was like, you know what? I like that for her. Like, that's right, girl. You started this business, and now you 10 years in. One thing we know Candy gonna do, she gonna get to that bag some kind of how. Okay, that baby gonna find a way. Cynthia's confused about what happened between Candy and Drew. Because I guess, you know, Candy did reach out to her too. She was in Portugal, but Cynthia was like, I don't remember what happened. I was asleep.
Right. She was like, I think I was gone. Like, she probably was like, y'all ain't pulling me in this. Nuh-uh.
Listen, if
Not
that was
today.
her wedding party, you ain't for to get me in trouble.
Not at all.
You ain't for to
She was
have
still
me on
trying to figure
camera.
out who had leaked it. She was like, who done told
Exactly.
on me?
I'm like, I was not there, Mike. I was in the bed sleeping. Okay, now I wish I was there though because this ain't
Okay,
work
because
out.
now this
So
ain't working. Maybe Bolo could have did something for me.
maybe Bolo was supposed to be my man. Okay, I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Bolo, call Cynthia. Anyway, but Cynthia might not be thinking about Bolo. I'm sorry, Bolo. Don't call her. Next scene. Well, that's really it, y'all. I don't know. This episode, it was a little. It had moments, but it was lackluster. So,
Mm-hmm.
anything else stuck out in that scene for you?
Mm-mm.
So we're gonna move it on along. We're gonna meet up with Kenya. She is babysitting her little baby cousin. She on babysitting duty, and they showed a clip from when she had the baby a month prior, and Brooklyn was all jealous because she was holding the baby, and she was like, "Oh man, you said that the baby is cute. I'm cute." Like, like, what is going on? But now it's a whole month later. That baby, she on big sister mode. Okay. She did
Mm-hmm.
already got acclimated. She like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and she's like, you want a little sister or a little brother? She's like, I want a baby brother and a baby sister.
I was
And I
like,
said,
oh,
ooh, all right, well,
good thing it ain't up to you, Chad. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Kenya seemed like she'll give her the world.
she got money. Listen, they be making
Mm-hmm.
that stuff happen. Can you put together some eggs and make me have some twins? Like they be doing all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
who
Mm-hmm.
knows? She might have some twins. But she did say watching that baby kind of made her realize too, like, how much extra time it'll take. But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, she wants to give her baby a sibling. I can
Mm-hmm.
relate to that because I remember after a while with Xavier, I was kind of like, dang, I wish he had somebody to play with. And now he does, and they be get on each other's nerves sometimes, but it's still sweet to see that relationship and that friend and that
Mm-hmm. Blossom.
brotherhood form.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, that was it with Kenya and her baby. Cute scene. Brooklyn's always cute. Cute little
Mm-hmm.
baby. Moving on, we are with Drew at Drew's house. She's cleaning out her closet with her assistants. I was like, what? I mean, I guess assistants, they just do everything,
I
huh?
guess they assist her with life.
Because I just thought, if I'm not an assistant, but in my definition of an assistant, I would be helping you with like business. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let me book your flights. Let me book your meetings, like everything
But you need
business.
two of them. Like you that busy that you need two of them.
I don't,
Okay.
I mean, I guess maybe it's cheaper to just pay them if they want to do it. If you want to help me clean up, maybe it's cheaper to just pay you a little extra money than to go contract a whole nother
Mm.
person.
Okay.
She might be smart. Well, it's true. Okay.
That was the shade.
I'm sorry, Drew. I'm not saying that you're not smart, but
Don't say,
you
go
be
ahead and be like Candy. She knows how to play,
girl.
not smart.
It's like you just a little questionable sometimes. You're a little questionable. Producers ask her, has she asked Ralph what happened in Vegas? And she said that she can't ask what happened in Vegas. And he said that he was working. Then she also mentioned because they are not on a solid foundation right now, anything can cause an issue or a wedge between them. But I just felt like you can't ask your husband what he did in Vegas. That just seems weird to me.
It does. I mean, but maybe in her mind she's saying she can't. I don't know if like Ralph said don't ask me or whatever, but maybe in her mind like I can't do it to myself, to my emotions, because if he went to Tampa and didn't tell nobody, Vegas is known for what you do in Vegas stays in Vegas type deal. So maybe she was like, I can't even deal with it. Like my emotions can't handle it because I already don't
I
trust
mean,
him. Trust him.
true. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't know what it feels like to not necessarily like feel like secure in your relationship where you do feel like when tensions are high, that like, okay, if I say this may make him feel a certain way. But so I can understand that, but it's still just kind of weird that it's like if he went on a trip, like You
Like,
can't
oh,
even
how
say
was your
like,
trip?
hey, yes. You can't even say like, hey, how was the trip? Like, what did you
Like, don't
do?
ask me nothing. You better not ask me nothing. Be like, okay, well,
So
clearly
did you
you
get
did
the gig?
something.
Yeah, like did you get the gig? How was the audition? Like, like did you ask any of that? That's where I'm confused. Where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, girl, whatever. All right. So then her and Ralph, they asked that question. Then they pan to the scene and she's telling Ralph, they're talking, well, they were in the closet and they're talking about how they're cleaning the closet out. Did they have two separate closets then? Was it
Mm-hmm.
like her closet
Well,
and
I
then
don't
his
know if it was
closet?
two separate closets, but I know that it looked like a break off, like don't touch my
Mm-hmm.
closet type deal, like how he
Yeah.
was saying. But it looked like it was in a. I don't know if it was like. I don't know. Maybe it was two separate closets.
It almost made me feel like it's a closet right here, and there's maybe a bedroom, and then his closet was on the other side. But I don't know because it looked like when they showed the other closet, it looked like it was darker, like it wasn't as brightly lit as her
Yeah.
closet was. But
It definitely. Well, to me, it looked like an attic. Like I was thinking of how
not his
on
closet
38th.
was an attic.
No, like for real. Like I'm thinking of like how on 38th, like where we used to live back when I was a kid, of course. Upstairs in the attic was my room,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where his closet. It looked like his closet was where my room was, and then she had the rest of the attic. Like I mean,
Okay.
carpeted and stuff like that or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, I don't know, but they were in the closet talking, and she tells Ralph about the kids' conversation in Portugal or whatever. And then she shows the text where she asked Toya if they kissed, and Toya texts back, no. It's like, girl, I don't. So then Drew says that it's convenient that it's coming up now, that this conversation is coming up now, that she has been cast in the movie because she feels like Candy is producing. Like, girl, if she's already the producer, she don't gotta, she's producing a movie. She ain't gotta produce life. Like, what are you talking about? You don't. And Ralph asks, how was my cousin on the trip? Why he couldn't just say how was Courtney? Like, how did Courtney, like, it's just the emphasis they put on cousin frustrates me. And then Drew did say in that moment, like, well, when Marlo brought up your name, whatever, she didn't defend you, or or she didn't say anything. So we might just have to, be referring to her as Courtney, whatever, because
Girl, I was like, what did Marlo say? Like, I know y'all hate Marlo, but no, for real, what did she say that made like you feel
about
so
your husband.
offended? Yeah,
Because if it was, they definitely would have showed it. Like, we definitely
exactly.
would have heard it, because we would have been like, oh, I mean, whether it was like really crazy or
Edited or
not,
whatever. Yeah.
we would have heard it and been like, okay. But Marlo ain't said nothing. Speaking of Marlo, that's the next scene. But I'm sorry, did you have something to say
Nothing.
before?
Nothing.
Because it was really lackluster, you guys. Speaking of Marlo, she is talking to her assistant person about Scott Lee.
And called him her husband.
Yeah, because he be in the nightlife too much, and she can't have no husband that be out in the nightlife. I was
The
like,
sister was like, didn't you meet him like at his lounge or whatever? And it was like, and did you call him your husband? Like, girl.
didn't you just meet him 2 days ago? Like, girl. Like, but that baby said, listen, I mean, she just said, I don't know,
Speak it to existence, girl. If that's who you want to marry, then that's who you want to marry. But just remember, like you said, he is young. For one, that's where you met him at. Two,
she didn't meet him at the club.
Well, at the lounge, she said that his restaurant is like a loungy. Well, she said it was like loungy. That's the nightlife.
But it wasn't no club. It wasn't no nightlife going on there. They sat at the table and they ate their food. It wasn't nothing going on. It wasn't no music. Well, we couldn't hear. I ain't hear no music.
We ain't hear no music because the cameras had to hear they conversation.
Well, nobody in there if it was.
It don't pop off until 10:30, 11 o'clock. That's when Marlo be in the bed already.
It's like the daiquiri shop.
There you go.
But if I met somebody at the daiquiri shop during the day,
that's where I could go.
I don't want to talk about it. Don't keep it to yourself. I'm not gonna be there.
You said keep it to yourself. Shut it up. Shut it up.
Sorry, it's your birthday. You can talk about what you want to do. That was very selfish of me. I apologize. I'm working on myself, y'all. I'm working on myself. I'm just frustrated because, I can't go. She be going all kinds of places
Oh
without
my
me, and I be at
gosh.
home with my kids doing homework.
A
Over it.
mess.
But yes, but I mean, anywho, you were saying that's where she met him. He's
Yeah, so that's
younger.
where you met him. Well, you met him in a lifestyle of, the nightlife. I'm saying the
Mm-hmm.
nightlife lounge stuff. He is younger than you. So just keep those in mind. Like if you feeling
Mm-hmm.
like, don't think that you finna change him, Marlo. Like
Mm-hmm.
this was him before you, so
It's who I is.
mm-hmm.
Take me as I is or leave me as I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The
Mm-hmm.
part. Next up, we are with Candy again. And Candy is meeting with her team. And Sheree comes to the office. And they end up talking again about the kiss between her and Drew. And of course, the bone collector
She got to tell, baby. She got to tell.
was like, you know what? I feel like Sheree kind of been laying low on her bone collector duties.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of like, let me reprise my role because what y'all ain't about to do. Because I think last season you're trying to say Sonya was the bone collector. She like, no. What we
She
ain't about to do
said
is
she
get.
not taking my spot. Don't never
Okay.
let a freshman take your spot, okay?
Period, poo. Period. Okay. Her name might start with an S, but she is not Sheree. Okay. I am the bone collector. So let me tell you, girl. Drew said that you was doing all of that talk about the kiss and stuff because you was producing. Okay. And Candy was just kind of like, what? Like, girl.
Who said
What?
producing what? A kiss? Like maybe she don't like Drew. Have you? Drew never been to a candy coated night or one of them events, has she?
Not on TV.
Yeah, because
Like not on the
maybe
episode.
she would have never said that this was a producing part. Like,
Because this is a whack production. Just like Candy
okay,
said, like, girl, what are you listen? Kissing girls is not nothing like that's not nothing big. She was like, I don't get it. Like, why would I say that of all things? Like, that's not juicy. Like, if
at
first off,
all.
I don't lie. Okay, Candy don't be lying.
That's what
But
she
it's
really mad about. She like, I don't care if you kissed or not. Say you don't
exactly.
remember, but don't say that I'm lying.
Just say I was drunk. I don't agree
Right.
with
A
you.
lot of things might have happened, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I don't recall. But if you said it happened, then
That's your recollection of the events. And I'm okay with that. But that's not my recollection of the events. And we're just going to have to agree to disagree. So thank you very much for your input. Thank you so much for your services. That's what they're going to tell Drew soon if she don't get her act together. Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much for your services. Thank you. Bye now. But with this party, everybody's invited. Okay, that baby said, listen, I don't care if I'm not vibing with everybody. I don't care if me and Drew having these issues. Everybody gonna come to this party, okay? Because listen, I am worldwide. I do this. I know how to be professional. All right, y'all gonna come to this party. We're gonna get some good B-roll, get some good footage for this show, so I can solidify my spot. Because Candy gonna keep her spot. Okay, she ain't playing with them.
Not at all.
And she invited LaToya. So I was kind of excited for that because I was like, okay, come on, Toya. Now let's see how you act when you with Candy and Drew. I want to see how, that's going to act. So then the next scene, we are at the party. It's called the Peach Social. They rented out the selfie museum. And,
that was cute.
It was cute. And kind of put up a little candy coated stations and stuff. Before Candy even seen Marlo, I put Marlo came in cute. Okay, her peach colored dress and that peach purse. I said, "Okay, girl, you is cute." Okay, Marlo was looking good, and that purse
Marlo
was so
be dressing
cute.
though. Like I ain't gonna lie, she do be dressing. Sometimes I'd be like, okay, you could have left that, but majority of the time she be dressing.
Yeah, she definitely has good fashion sense. Like you said, sometimes it'd be like, no, I would have never done that, but. I don't have a fashion sense, and that's me. So, but she do be cute. Marlo, you be irritating, but you be cute, girl. Candy had came and told her she was cute, and she was like, okay, you understood the assignment. They had a little moment, I was like, okay, look at them trying to be friends again. But Candy made sure to say,
confession.
Candy made sure What did she say
She
again?
was like, she can be cordial or something like, I can be cordial or whatever, but like rebuilding a friendship or something like that. And she was like,
Mm-hmm.
nah. I was like, oh.
Out of the question. And that gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna be cordial for these cameras. So you're gonna be at my
Mm-hmm.
event. I'm a hey girl. All right. And so then, Candy was showing them the little peach, the new little toy.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently you can use it for many different things.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, all right, the producers was asking the women in their individual confessionals, like, who need the products the most? And Sonya was like, me and Ross.
Let me
I
have that.
mean,
Candy, let me have that one.
look, she said, look, it's been 20 years. All right. And then she was in there when Candy was telling, so when Candy was in the party saying how to do it, then they cut to Sonya in the confessional taking notes,
And
like,
she
okay, yeah,
said,
put it,
mm-hmm.
put it
What's
by
next?
my chin. Put it on my chin.
That baby said, what's next?
Boo. I was like, why is she taking notes? But you know what? I ain't mad at
Too
it. The
much.
baby said, look, it's been 20 years. Okay, we've been together 20 years. We gotta shake it up.
Okay.
Okay. Keep it excited. And that's right, girl. All
That's
right.
right.
Put on a wig if you got to. You can be somebody new
Okay.
for him. All right.
Shoot.
Play the little games you gotta play. All right. Cynthia comes to the party. And I have not watched. Did you watch the Ultimate Girls Trip?
I didn't. So I was kind of confused. Like, oh, what y'all get into it about?
Yeah. I was like, because she was like, yeah, me and Kenya had a falling out. And I was like, Cynthia and Kenya? I was like,
Yeah. They
what?
was Ace Boon Coon. So I'm really, now I feel
Yes.
like I need to go back and watch it.
Girl, I was like, what is it? I think it's one that's coming on. I've
Look,
never seen
just the scene that they did. Like, I don't really care to see the whole thing. But
I
just the
don't
scene,
know.
be
But
like,
it
so
went,
what episode was that? Let me go
I
watch
mean,
it.
it probably was a culmination throughout the season, probably little things, but
Dang,
I
so I
was
gotta
like,
watch it all.
yeah, I mean, we ain't got to talk about it, but we can watch it. Look, I'm like, but I guess they are working on mending their relationship. So because they spoke and they hugged and they, Kenya said in her confessional, Cynthia been going through some stuff or dealing with some things, so and she's always going to be there for her. So hopefully they're on the mend because I mean, although Kenya gets on my nerves, I do like their friendship. I do feel like although Kenya's irritating, Kenya is a good friend. Like when she your friend, I feel like she's your friend. So I don't think I've ever seen her do her friends dirty.
Yeah.
So I will give her that. She's a loyal friend. So
She
I
don't
like.
like you, sucker. She don't.
Yes, that's the
like
thing. It's like it's that side of Kenya where it's like if you don't like the person, then Kenya be real ugly. But if she your friend, girl, listen, that's my girl. What you ain't about to do is talk about her. Okay, she's
Even
an
if I
acquired
wasn't there,
taste.
I was there, and I know how she felt, and this is how
Girl.
she felt.
She gonna speak up for you, and then you gotta defend her. Like, well, everybody don't get along. Where she's an acquired taste. You just gotta get used to her. But you'll get, and when you get to know her, she's a sweet girl. She's wonderful. You just gotta get through that hard exterior, and then boom, bam. Like,
Girl, the ghetto.
yes. So then they're all like kind of talking. They're like, oh, who's missing? Who's missing? Of course, it's Drew. Drew shows up last. Talking about some, I'm coming again to one of Candy's horny events. I said, not a horny event. But I mean, where's the lie? That was clever, Drew. That was clever. Said, okay, I'm coming to one of Candy's horny events. And I'm like, Candy do have a lot of sex events.
Hey, that's how she get her bag. That's what she about.
Do what you gotta do. Get to the money. After they get there, somehow Ralph and Marlo end up by the bar. They have a conversation. He was like, me and you, we be cool, whatever. But then I be hearing stuff. And she was like, listen, I didn't even say anything. She was like, all I said was, I do the same thing that your husband does. I'm in technology. No, is that bad? She was like, is that bad? Does that sound horrible? Like, and he was just like, no, but so I think he probably like, no, it must have been more said. And she like, no, that's your wife. Like, I mean, I get it. You don't want to say nothing because you wake
Of
up with a
course, you
different
gotta have
person.
your wife back.
But not her talking about something. You wake up to a different person every morning. Or you don't know who you're gonna wake up to
And he up
every
there
morning.
like, I'm like, you say no. I know exactly who I'm waking up to.
Yeah, when he did that little laugh, like he was like, Ralph, no. What you supposed to do is like, now Marlo, don't do
Leave
that.
my wife alone.
Yeah, don't do that. You know, she's the same person every day. You know, then when the cameras is gone, then you could be like, girl, how you know? Like, mm-mm. But yeah, so they had their little conversation. Seemed to go good. They seemed to be cool, Marlo and Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Latoya arrives to the event, and Drew said that she is ready to set the record straight and for the truth to be told. So Toya comes, she greets Candy and whispers that she's upset with her because she wasn't present in Portugal to defend herself when the conversation was brought up about them kissing. And so I guess she just felt away like, if I wasn't there.
Girl.
But I mean, I just don't understand. Let me finish. So Candy said, okay, you know what, let's go talk. Let's go upstairs. So Candy, Marlo, Drew, and Latoya all go upstairs together. Latoya said Drew and her relationship did start off very bipolar. And Candy was like, it started off bipolar, all right. Like in her confessional, she was like, yeah, I agree. Their relationship definitely did start off bipolar. She was like, or bisexual or whatever. Like,
one of them buys.
Yes, one of them. I get them confused. One of them with them two, I don't know which one. It was a little bit of both. Okay, like let me. But yeah, but she was like, no, they squashed their beef. Her and Drew, and they were trying to work on their friendship. She was like, and then of course, she receives these videos from Marlo. Marlo stands by the reason that she sent the video, which was, I wanted to show you how Drew talks about you because you always talk about her in such high regard. Mm-hmm. So I wanted you to see how she talk about you. And then Toya was like, yeah, I mean, I agree. It was fake of her to say those things while we're trying to establish our relationship. Drew cuts in like, yeah, because the videos were edited.
So when she said that, Toya should have slapped her. Like, how the heck she go? I'm proud of Marlo. I'm proud of Marlo because she walked away. Because that could have been a whole argument. Because it's like, how I edited that quick. I'm literally, you're mad because I'm recording right now. So how am I going to be? You giving me too much credit, sweetheart. You giving me too much credit. I don't know how to edit. I just know how to send, record, send the end. Like, girl.
Even if she knew how to edit, you realize y'all was in a room. Like, she sent those in real time. So for me to stop, listen to it, put my AirPods on, edit it to clip it, and then send it, whatever, like that don't make it. She ain't had time for all of that. And it's a room. Y'all getting loud. Y'all talking like, who got time to do it?
She ain't tell y'all to be quiet or nothing. Shh, be quiet, y'all. I gotta edit this video.
She ain't leave the room. Like, if she would have left the room,
bathroom. She ain't
nothing. My baby right there recording. Send, record, send. Like, girl, what are you talking? Marlo said, girl, them videos was not edited. You are a liar. And then she left. And like you said, I was proud of her because she was just like, I'm not going to be over here. Like,
oh my gosh.
It's so crazy to think that like Drew really be out here lying.
But then to me, it's like, you honestly cannot get mad at your husband because y'all meant for each other. Like, y'all lie together.
Girl, I was watching the Bald and the Beautiful podcast. They was reviewing Housewives. They had, some of them hadn't watched it in years. Whatever. So, it's Kev, Angel, Marcus, and Liz, whatever. Mm-hmm. Some of them ain't watched. I think only Angel has been consistently watching it still. Whatever. Kev and Liz ain't watched it. And so she was talking about, she was bringing them up to speed with all the different characters, people, characters, and she was like, and Drew, and she was like, they were like, okay, Drew. She was like, yeah, she's an actress, she whatever. She was like, yeah, and then she had a whole workout plan called Drop It with Drew, but she had a mommy makeover, so and I was just like, she did, like, Drew really be out here lying. You went and got a tummy tuck and everything, and then came out here talking about some do this workout plan.
Listen, she
Freak this
did just
workout.
what they be doing to us. They be making us think that we can do it in 30 days. We be all working out hard. Like, come on,
You
30
get these
days.
same results. So you be like,
You
wait a
need
minute.
30 months to see 5 pounds stay off.
If you want 30 days, that baby said, "Look, it ain't my fault that you're poor and you can't go get no tummy tuck." Like, I was like, Drew really be out here lying. Like, the girl really
It's
true.
sad. It's sad because her mama is a pastor.
Listen, that's her mama. That ain't got nothing to do with her. All right. Listen, I'm gonna be praying for her though. All right. So Marlo left. Candy tells the ladies, which is now is just Toya and Drew.
Mhm.
She's like, y'all not gonna sit up here and make it seem like I'm just making up lies about y'all. Like, and then she lets Drew know that she heard that she accused her of trying to produce this story, this kiss story, to promote the movie, whatever. And then this is where I got lost. Okay. So Toya asked Drew, do you think Candy is a genuine person? Drew says, I do. I really, really do. Toya then says, right. So when she says she saw us kiss, why don't you believe that? And I said, well, if you kissed her, why you not just telling her, girl, we kissed? Like, it's just like, how you like?
No, I give Toya the benefit out of doubt because I believe that Toya is saying what Drew should have said at the beginning. I don't remember it. I was drunk as ever. But if you said that I kissed her, I'm not going to deny it because I probably did do something. Because did we ever find out who was in the room with old dude? Bolo? Did we ever find out who Bolo was doing?
No.
So she had a wild night. I mean, I'm thinking it was her.
Wait, it was Drew or Toya?
No, it was Toya. No, it was Toya. I'm talking about Toya. I ain't saying Drew. I mean, I know you already going through a divorce, but I am not going on the record to say that you was cheating on your husband. I'm saying that it was Toya because Toya, she ain't had nobody, right? She was single, ready to mingle.
I don't know. I don't know that girl.
Okay, I'm just gonna blame it on Toya for right now because Toya seems like she can have a wild night and be okay with it and be like, oh, I did that. Okay, whatever. So that's the only reason why I'm gonna say Toya went that route because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, Toya, well, if you remember, then just tell her, like, stop lying to her, saying no, we didn't kiss.
And that's the thing.
No, we did kiss.
It's either that's the thing. Like, so let's just say, just like you said, if we had a wild night, even if Toya don't remember, she should just be saying, I don't remember, I don't know. But you're telling at the reunion, you clearly told us we kissed. Mm-hmm. Now you're telling Drew no. So very much you and Drew are definitely made for each other in terms of friendships because you're both liars.
Bad ones at that. Like, y'all bad liars.
Like, I just don't get it. Like, how you go, Jasmine, do you think that Angie is a genuine person? So why don't you believe her when she said you robbed that bank? Like, I don't get it. Like, why? Like, it's just not why did you, when you robbed the bank, when we robbed the bank, why don't you believe her when she said we robbed the bank? Okay. She never lies. She tells the truth all the time. But to respond to the question, Drew says, I think she was fantasizing. I said, Lord.
She said, we're just going to have to agree to disagree. Like, this is dumb. Like, we're not bringing this up ever again.
Toya look cute. We cute. She probably was fantasizing about us. Girl. I'm sure. Well, have they ever said that they be? I feel like they be letting people come in their bedroom.
I know before they have, because it was at, who was it that had got married at like an Ice Cube something, or had a dinner at a Ice? Was it Mike Hill and
And
Cynthia?
Cynthia.
And I feel like Todd and Candy had said something about the threesome or something like that. So
Yes, I'm like, I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure.
it ain't.
They've had way. I mean, let me not comment on their life. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, we don't know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think Candy would just make up you and her kissing and fantasizing about you and the other girl. Like, I don't care, ma'am. There are some women
I've
at the
had
door
worse.
waiting for me, waiting for me and my husband to pick them. Pick me. Like, girl, we ain't got to sit up here and think about you and nobody. I ain't got to sit up here and think about you and nobody. Like, Drew, get it together. But like you said, Candy was just like, all right, whatever. We just gonna move on because we just gonna have to agree to disagree. I will say I admire Candy in that because it's like, girl, I don't even want to be around people that's sitting up here lying. Like, the fact that
Like,
she could
I
just
just
be
feel
like,
so like I'm confused. Like, is your name really Drew? Like, I'm just really
it's
scared
probably
now.
not. Look, now I gotta look her up and see is her real name Drew Fedora. You know how people be like, because remember what's his name? What's that boy name? Well, I'm forgetting his name.
I don't know. He a singer rapper.
BMF.
Oh.
Da Vinci. You remember that baby named Abraham?
Father Abraham has made me say.
Woo! Okay. No, it does say Drew Fedora. Is her name Drew Fedora? Yeah, Drew Fedora. Okay. Is her
Like,
name.
Sadora is her last name, or like Drew Sadora is like, how does it go?
Well, it says Drew Fedora. Well, right now it's Drew Fedora Pittman because she got Ralph. She must have hyphenated her last name.
Okay.
Yeah, Drew Fedora Pittman. Okay, so that's her real name. Sorry, Drew. We just want to have to check because people be lying.
Cause you be lying too much. Like, goodness, we can't think
You
of
be
like
producing.
you just okay.
You be
That's
producing.
what you be producing.
Like, but yeah. So Candy said, "Let's move on." They go back downstairs with the other women, and then, that was basically it. You know, that was the end of the episode, and then they kind of cut to a scene with Drew where they're asking Drew. I don't even know what they asked her because I didn't put it in my notes, but she was like, or they was asking her about the kiss and Candy and everything, and so she was like, well, there was an episode where Candy was talking to Toya and Toya said we didn't kiss. Like, have y'all played that? So then they do show an episode or a clip where it was back in 2021, in March of 2021. Candy was doing like a after show and she was talking to Toya, and she said that her and Toya had a moment and they kissed, and Toya denied it. And she even rebuked the devil and was like, I rebuke that. I rebuke you, or I rebuke you, Satan, or whatever. So it was just kind of like, okay. And that was in March of 2021. But then later at the reunion in August of 2021, Toya was saying, we kissed.
Mm-hmm.
We kissed. I said, so at this point, who knows what happened? I wrote, but I believe Candy. Because her eyes can't unsee what she saw.
Like, you really can't, like, how the rest of them, they had drinks in their system. Candy don't drink. So
exactly.
She wasn't drunk.
Sober-minded.
She don't really care. Like, it's nothing, like, this is not something big or too juicy enough for her to even care to lie. She just gonna call you out on when you do lie. Like, yes, you did. You did have a situation with a girl. Because I was there. I seen it with my own two eyes. Like, you might not remember because you were intoxicated, but you forgot, baby girl, I don't drink. So there was no confusion for me, but I didn't say nothing about it because it's a kiss. It wasn't like you went down on her. It wasn't like you did anything else with her. You just kissed her. So it's just like, girl. Okay, girl.
Yeah. And that's it, y'all. That was the episode. Womp
Baby don't
womp.
even know what the episode was. Oh, I thought you was finna say episode number or something. I was like, the baby don't
Oh,
even
I don't
know.
remember. I think I said 13.
Oh, okay.
I did episode 13. Peach
Mhm.
Passion, the drink. Okay. Make me send us a link in the bottom description. Send us a Peach Passion
The ingredients.
recipe.
Uh-huh.
Yes, send us a recipe. Different kinds. But yeah, y'all, that's it. We are going to let you go. We'll be here back. We'll be back here next week. Hopefully with some more juiciness. I feel like, you know, when the episode isn't all that great, I feel like our personas are not that great. But you know, they need to give us more content. They need to give us better content to work with. Okay.
Mm.
But if you want to see some real content, come to our podcast. Okay. We're gonna be out on Friday, y'all, and we talking about some stuff. Okay. Come watch it. All right. And if you see me with the same shirt on, just know that I recorded it the same day. Don't do me. But all right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Bye.